Okay, so today we are going to learn very essential tools for documentation. So let me uh, do some introduction about why documentation tools are important in Revit and even in the construction industry, how important it is. So you might or you might not hear about this if you're a beginner. When you are in the construction, you might be able to you might be working in the consultant, you might be working in the main contractor, or you might be working in the subcontractor. No matter how, even consultant also need to do documentation to submit to the respective authorities, and also when you are main contractor, you need to submit all your respective shop drawings and construction drawings to your consultant to get approval to proceed your construction work, which you need to work together with your subcon. So the same thing, when you are subcon, you are supposed to do some uh, documentations to get approval to submit your own shop drawings or your working drawings to your main con. So this is the workflow and circulars of what the in construction industry is supposed to do uh, to have a proper and better productivity. Okay, so so I that's why I put actually the main topics for these lessons is essential Revit tools for documentation. But and inside these essential Revit tools, I have a lot to conduct. So one of the topics today I'm going to share is creating sheets, understanding title blocks. This is the most important thing. So when you are doing uh, authority submission drawings, preparations, or you are doing the shop drawing, the basic tools are still required. And based on these tools, you have to understand what are the requirements, what is the submission requirement to authorities from the consultant, or what is the submission requirement from the main con to consultant, and what is your submission requirement from subcon to the main con. These are the normal process. So if you are a new BIM modeler, you might not know all these things. Okay, most of the training courses, they will teach you how to create sheets, how to put it, what is the title block. That's it. Then they are not going to teach you in details how to do a proper documentation. But okay, but to my lessons, what I will focus is first, this is the basic first. Then second, we will use the actual practice project and then we will execute it as a real project to walk into the actual uh, title block to create a proper sheets with a very neat and tidy annotations. Okay, but there are nuance that when you are working for different country, the different country got their needs and their code of practice. So when you produce your shop drawings, your title blocks, your documentation, it will be different. But it's okay. No matter how their practice is different, you still need to do based on all these basic tools. So I'm going to teach you about creating sheets, understanding title blocks. That is the very basic things, which is under the main title of Essential Revit Tools for Documentation. So today, we are going to use a template, which I already given here for those who haven't got any sample project. So you don't have to worry if you don't have any sample project. We will use the same so everyone will be together the same. So you just click to this link, and then once you click the link, it will go to the sample project, and then from there you just need to download all, or you just focus downloading what I'm going to show you, and you just follow the same things with me, so it will be easier for every one of you. Okay, if you click my link, it will go to here, BIM data file sample project and here. But of course, today I'm going to open this maybe I use Aki. So RAC Advanced Sample Project. So this is the project. So you can just right click and download. Then it will download to whatever folders you have. Then we will open it together and then you follow my instructions. It will be easier for every one of us. So you might have downloaded into your download folder, but to me, I have downloaded and then I save everything under my this sample project folder, which might be different location with you. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to worry. You don't have to follow where I keep. And then this is the basic things that you download, you open the file. That's it. So I'm using 2020 Revit 2026 versions, but I worry that you might not have 2026, so I just give maybe this is 2019 version, so everyone can open it. So you just use this RAC Advanced Sample Project, and then I will show you how to create a sheet. From this sheet, right? We need to choose a title block and we have to understand how the title block work and how many title blocks you can expect and how you can develop your own title block. So this is the basic things that every BIM modeler need to know, regardless of you are for consultant, main contractor, or subcontractor. So anything you have to do the same thing. But as a BIM modeler, of course, you may not know how to create your own customized title block. Doesn't matter. That is not your job for this point of time, and it's mostly your BIM manager or BIM coordinator's job to do. But some of the company are very small and they want you as a BIM modeler and also expecting you to lead the BIM, and so everything's on you. Then you need to do some workout and you need to learn more in advanced way, which maybe I can arrange for others like advanced stuff. But currently, no matter how we focus on the basic stuff. So okay, first thing first, normally we can do a few items, a few ways. You just click open, and then when you open, it will go to your browser and you go to this browser and click this file and then it will open. But today I will show you another way, which is I already opened this folder and then I just click this file. So I just use the mouse roller left click and press this file because I need to drag and drop. So I drag here, I put to anywhere of this screen. I haven't released my mouse yet. I click this and then I click this, I press my left click, I don't release. Okay, I just move over here. Then if my cursor is on this any screen of here, so I just release. So release. So it is called drag and drop. And so once it is happened, so it's start to open the file. It depends on your version. It will be somehow upgrading your file. Okay, my existing, the previous version is the 2016. So it's okay for you to open with any older version. So it's about 10 different uh, batch, okay? So version got 10 over difference, but it doesn't matter. So only some issues or some error will come out like some annotation, schedule, blah, 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 lost because during the upgrade process, means that because we upgrade, so it's somehow lost because of the a lot of jam changes. Doesn't matter. So I just close it. So we will start to open the files and then we will see what we can do. Okay. So from here, I will start to teach you basic things that you need to understand, how to create a sheet, how to understand about the title block. So to create a sheet, we need to know about the browser first. So maybe I just close the property box. So we will see here all the browser. So in the browser, we got layout plan. I just double click, I will see the plan view. So no matter how many views you have, doesn't matter. But the next other lessons you need to understand is to get a proper creation, what is the key workflow and what is the key things that you need to know to do the documentation, like doing the annotation tools and so on and so forth. That is another level you need to understand. Okay. So first thing first, we need to understand how to create a sheet. So to create a sheet, you have to go through here. This is the browser. So maybe I just click here. Okay, I show you first. I click this one is maximize. So if maximize, you can see inside all these things, but if I minimize, it will be like it will reduce your subfolder, so it will be easier to see the whole browser. So I just click this, so it will become like when I click this, it will tend to the plus sign, so which is you can see I can extend anytime. So just for your tips, so I just press all these a minus sign, which is a browsing to the extension. So this is a schedule. So when you see here, currently they have two sheet under here. It doesn't matter how they do, it doesn't matter. I will start from the beginning so you can forget about it. So normally sometime, if you don't have any template, I just do this. You don't need to follow. I just right click and delete. Okay. So I just right click and delete. So it will become like totally got nothing in the sheet. So that means totally zero. It depends on your company. Sometimes your company might do a little bit different, like something like this. It's empty, it's totally empty and the sheet. But some of the company might have some sample. So it depends on how they do. They may have their own practice how to um, customize for your sheet presentation, so it doesn't matter. So this is going to the actual project nature, but now we are beginner level and we are thinking how to start to create a sheet. And to create a sheet, what do you need? So okay, first thing first, when you have to create a sheet, you need to go to the view. Okay, inside the view tab, so you have to start to know about here. View tab, there is so-called sheet. So these two are related. So when you create a sheet, you have to go to the view tab and you have to create sheets. So, but I want to make sure that later in the future, you might need to learn your own something new. Then I will teach you the easier way. It's not like I don't want to teach you, but I want you to practice that sometime you cannot reach to your trainer or friends to ask you some question, which is difficult to reach them and you are urgent to do that. So my way will be easier. So if you really have no idea how to create a sheet, you just put your arrow cursor there. So this is basic and the best practice you should practice, like creating a page for a document set. Create a sheet view for each sheet in the construction document set and place multiple drawings or schedule on your sheet. When you add sheets to the project, they are listed in the project browser and the sheet. Okay, I'm not going to translate in plain English language to just explain about that because it's easy to understand, but I will elaborate a little bit more what these statements means. So this is like to create a sheet, you can create a sheet and then from there you can do all these you can add. Okay, what they mean is when you create a sheet, inside the sheet you can create all these layout plan or including this, which means there is the sheet folder and above all these views, plan view, ceiling view, elevation sections, or so on and so forth. All these views can be added. All these multiple views can be added to the sheet. That is the key concept. So very simple. You can add all these sheet, all these views. Okay, above in the blue color is the views. Below is a sheet. So what I want to share is, okay, I just change my text. This is a blue color is views. Okay, then is a sheet. So this is very simple to understand. Okay, I will continue. So before that, what you need to understand is when you create a sheet, I have to explain a little bit more in theoretically. So I will show you here. Sheet. Okay, you need so to create a sheet, that is subject to what you need. Either you need title block or not. It's up to you. I say this because sometimes you need to just print something without any information. Like title block is mainly we put like who is the owner, who is the architect, who is consultant, who is the main contractor, where is the archi consultant, structural consultant, and M&E consultant, so on and so forth. So this is required as an information to the title block. But sometimes you don't have to reveal all this information and you just give it just drawing. So by that case, you no need title block. So I have to make sure either this can be said that is related or not related is upon your usage requirement and your delivery. Okay. So first thing, you already know what is sheet. Sheet means all this view can be added to a sheet. That's it. So I will start to create a sheet. So once I click this so-called the sheet tool or sheet button, okay, so now I left click to this, and once I left click, it appear here. So this is the basic things. It will create a new sheet, and then like I say, it's subject to what you need. Either you want to select the title block. When you want to select a title block, there are choices. Either you want to click this A1 metric, or you want to click A0 metric or A1 metric, or you want to click none. So it's up to you. You don't want to use title block or you want to title block, is all up to you. Okay, but I will advise you use a title block. What will happen? I will show you step by step. So if I click none, so it will be appear like blank. Just wait for a moment. So it's a zero, it's totally blank, but it's a sheet. How can I know it's a sheet? So you might notice that when just now, before I click this sheet, it doesn't have any things over here. You might notice, okay? Or I can show you with undo. So just now there is no A4 and names. Okay, I will explain to you what is A4 or what is and name later. So I can show you and do if before I set up anything, this is here. So the sheet show nothing, and just now because of I created a sheet, it become a sheet, but it's totally blank because I choose the option of this none. But I would recommend to choose either A1 or A0. Is depends on what drawings you need. Then you will ask me some question. A, I actually want to use A3 paper. I want to use A4 paper. How can I do that? Okay, that's very good question. You should ask, but I will ask for you. So, okay, great. That is the reason why you might notice this load, meaning that there are a lot of title block that you can bring in from anywhere or somewhere. So which is why we previously learned where you put where you can see your template, where you can see your Revit families, so on and so forth. So that is the key things. So basically, right, when you want to find your Revit template, like you all may know or you all may forget or whatever, I will share you again. When you go to C drive, basically we have the program data. Inside the program data, we have an Autodesk. Inside the Autodesk, we have all these Revit tools. Like currently, I install Revit 2026 and I also have 2024. So anything you need to know about this, you must find here. So all the template or all the Revit families is by default is over there. So which is very simply, you just need to go to your C drive, then you go to program data and you go to Autodesk. This is a normal. So then you have to find any versions of you install is this number is subjected to what you install. So currently me is Revit 2026. So I will just go here. Then the libraries and templates we can see from a lot of things. So we go to the template. Maybe I just go to the English, but this is just a project template. I don't see any title block. So I will go back to here and look at, I go here and look at the libraries. Inside the library also I have to check so many, but to me I have a Singapore. So I go to Singapore. If you don't have, you can download. So basically I might be able to see this title block under this title block. Okay, let's see either I can find from others like English, US, don't have because if you download maybe 2019, a full library, it may have, but nowadays, right, later versions basically don't have because they want you to reduce the downloading the capacity. So I would say is you can download, you can find, but anyway, it's the best that you download from my Singapore folder, and that is the library. So you must take note is under the library. This is the title blocks. So inside the title block, what you can find is you can see all these papers. No, basically we have a AO, A1, A2, A3, A4. This is a normal common use. So you can load this anytime if you really want to create A3 or A4 or something. So that is the for your knowledge. So now I'm not going to do that. Okay, maybe I do that for you once. So something like I know where it is. So I just click here and right click copy. So I click loading. So I go here and paste just now the link. So I paste already, I click open. So I can see here. So once I choose, I will get whatever template I want. So I click A3, so I can see here A3. So every time you load, you can see more and more title block that you want. Okay. That is more on the basic. So now I will continue a little bit more to the more practical ways to your regular project basic requirements. So what you actually need to do is, in reality, you will not have like AO, A1, A3 template. Instead, your company will have different template. This is for BCA submission, this is for construction drawing, or something like that. So this is subject to the company standard. They may name differently, but basically they will let you get the company customized title block. Okay, this title block is more important. As a BIM modeler, you don't have to develop this mostly, but it will be good that after you learn something and after you become as a BIM modeler for quite some time, you can start to learn how to create a title block in your own. Okay, anyway, I will start to use A1 metric and I will click OK. So I will come up with the sheet. So is the sheet with a proper title block? Since this is from Autodesk, it will show Autodesk, but if you are working for a company, it will be under company title block and it will show like where's the consultant A, B, C, D. Then you will have your own required template is for construction or is the tender project, and there is a revision description, what is the owner of the project, what is the project name, what is the title block of this sheet, and what is the project number, what is the date issue, what is the drawn by, who is the checker, and so on. Then this is the maybe this is the sheet number, and there will be scale over here is automatically show, and there is a timestamp over here. It depends on how they customize. So when you do for your project, your company title block will be here. That's the reason why I'm saying that different company will have different title block, different standards. So that will be next level. So this dimension, for example, here like a bit slow. So it's 94 mm, but in your company, it might be 100 or less than that is up to the company, okay? I'm not going to judge that. I will just simply go to tie with my topic about creating sheets and understanding title block. So it's covered a lot already. I haven't created a sheet yet. So to create a sheet is already there. Understanding title block is already there. So I haven't, okay, next lessons might be something like how to uh, do a documentation using the sheet and title block. Okay, so but currently, my basic topic about creating sheets and understanding title block is covered over up to here. So I will just a little bit add more, maybe for your knowledge further. Okay, so in Revit, very simple. To create a sheet, you can do here. When you create a sheet, you can choose any title block you have customized before. So it's far more easy. So you can load and add more and more title block that you want, and it can be named differently. Okay, so that is simply. Then how it works is depends on how your parameter is changed. Let's say in the title block, currently you see this A4. This is here A4. There is a relationship. I will show you something, but I just based on this title block. So I click this one more time. So it's A4 is editable. So maybe I put this S001, meaning the sheet 01. So if I change S001, it will change here S001, which we call is a parameter. So if this parameter is based on that, it changed totally. This is the way how this template works as a file, this sheet number. So here you can see a name, and probably you might notice there is another so-called a name, which is together link. So which means I right click here, I go here rename, and somehow, okay, just wait a minute because it's a bit slow. So here I got a name, right? Either I will change, just like I do the same thing when I click this and edit, it change here. These two change together. And same thing, if I change here, I change here, it will be affecting to each other the same thing. So that means that's the reason why I would say that it's a parameter, and using the parameters in Revit is much more efficient and much more productive in BIM industry. Last time in AutoCAD, for example, okay? If you need to change, you just imagine about AutoCAD. If you change this name, you have to change here again. Your file name, or your plan, or your sections detail, all the name to be changed accordingly. So it's like double or triple work to do. So you just need to spend 1 minute, for example, to this. Then you have to apply this to another 3 or 4 items. So it will take about 4 to 5 minutes. But for this case, once you change one, the rest will be changed. So that means it's more effective, and you save a lot of time from here. So that is the key things that why we are using BIM also. So okay, for example, I will show now. So this is like for example, floor plan. So for example, like that, floor plans. So it will be floor plans. So it is going to work this way. You see here it changed. This follow here. And this follow here. So these are the key things that you need to understand. So how it works. So okay, that is the reason why I sharing you about the sheet and title block. So the title block will be this way, and a little bit more. that is not, I'm not going to teach you in detail, but to explore you more, or when you want to join my another class for advanced level, so that is what you can expect from me. You can learn this kind of how to modify, how to customize your template. I basically teach this in the advanced level. So mostly when if you are already in the advanced level course, then you will know how to do. So very simple. You click this, and what you will reach here is you can, once you click this, you just go to edit family, which is into the template, and you can change anything you want. So if let's say you want to change your company logo, you want to change your layout plan, the data block layout, or if you want to change anything that you want to customize from to your data block, you can do here. Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay, so here I can show you now immediately, but I'm not going to save this. So for example, instead of Autodesk, I will delete Autodesk. Instead, maybe I can put some image, but I'm not going to put image. Instead, I will just type something. Uh, I don't know why it's somehow a bit slow. Maybe company logo, or I just type logo. Okay, very weird. My laptop is actually not should not be that slow. I don't know why it's slow. Okay, okay. So we have put company logo. So I click here, here. So I just move it here. So once I finish, okay, maybe I don't want this, so I click delete. I select and delete. Okay. So this is what I want. Or example, maybe I just draw some things. Or maybe I go to create. Sorry, a bit slow. I have no idea. Maybe my Revit need to upgrade. I mean, it's like some bugs inside. So maybe I just draw something like, and maybe I draw a rectangle as a stamps. Okay, you just maybe like in Singapore, like AC or QP signature outcome is line. And I draw a circle, so it's a chop, something like that. So after you finish this, what you can do is anytime you have customized, but of course you need to understand about how to add your parameters or parametrics things is next level. So I just show you how it works and how you can customize. Okay. So after you finish and overwrite, you just overwrite. So just now, all these Autodesk and so on and so forth, whatever you change, it will change. I would recommend this way. Don't override this. Instead, you create a new title block and you load as a new title block and you save it. But this is like I just do this for just a showcase purpose. So I will just close it. And I'm not going to save it because it's not supposed to save. I'm not supposed to override. So I will just click no. And also this title block, I say one prefer to the go back to the Autodesk standard. So I just click undo, so it will be here. So that's all about how you should know about creating sheets and understanding the title block. And the next will be more detailed how you're going to place your views to the sheet and how you're going to adjust the scale. All these things are very important. Then from there, you can learn how you can make a very neat and tidy layout using the annotation tools, using the dimension tools to make it more easier for your life. Okay. Okay, so that's all about for this lesson. I'm going to stop it here.